In this video, I'll be showing you how you can easily render an HTML template into your Django app. And by the end of this video, you will know how to easily display dynamic data using HTML templates. So let's get right into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to Brav Code. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to code, then do subscribe now to the channel and click and turn on post notifications with some future videos. Okay, so let me show you how we are going to render simple HTML templates into our Django app. So here we have an example. So we have the HTTP request, which we need to link this via URLs in the urls.py file in our app directory, which in our case is my app. Then we are going to show the root of the view inside views.py, which is where we're going to configure all the roots we need. And here we need to render the template, which is the name of your template. So this is how we're going to be rendering our HTML template. Of course, we're not going to go much into models. And if you want me to make a video on how to make models, then just let me know in the comments. I will make it only if this tutorial gets enough support only. So we can close this since we don't need it. Now, how do we actually render an HTML template? So the process is very simple and straightforward. So just go to the folder where it says My App. And here, just look for new folder and then make templates. It is very important you name it templates only, otherwise if you name it something else, this may not work. Now let's actually create the actual template. So we can just create this, and here we can just go into templates, and here we need to create a new file called index.html. So this will be the home page of our HTML file. Now let's actually start with a very simple template. And here we're going to type in doc type HTML. And now we need this HTML tag, and we're going to say lang equals en, which stands for English, or we can also remove this because I don't go much in this video. And now let's go inside and let's actually start for the head section. So we're going to just type in head. Now, if you don't know what this head tag means, it actually tells our document what we want to configure in the head section of our document. And we're going to say title. And now I can just say something like Django app, and we can end this. So this is some simple boilerplate code. Let's actually run this. So I'm going to be using a command line. Make sure to open a command line in your terminal. Just navigate to the folder wherever you saved your demo project. Just type in cd demo. Let me just turn on my virtual environment, which I created earlier before I started this whole process. Activate. Now use this if you're on Windows. Now if you're on Mac OS or Linux, you would run source Django and /venv /bin/activate. Use this if you're on Linux, but since we're using Windows, we don't have to do that. Now we actually need to render our HTML template into our Django app. So instead of having to return an HTTP response, let's remove this block of code. I'm going to say return render, and here it's going to take our request, and here just pass in the name of your HTML document, which in our case is index.html. Now we don't have to link this via URL since we've already linked this, but now let's actually run the web server. So we can just do python manage.py, and we're going to say run server. Oh, we need to go into demo. That's where our Python file is. Python manage.py run server, and Django is going to start preparing our web server. So open your preferred web browser. For me, I'll be using Firefox, and our app is going to run on localhost 8000. Oh, wrong one. This was another website. Of course, we don't have anything because we haven't actually done anything. Now, as you can see, it's only set us our page title. Now let's actually configure our HTML document. So go back to index. Now for the title, that's all we need to configure in the head section. Now let's go to the body section where we have our text. So we can just type in body. We can end this, and now you'll just say h1, and here we can just say hello world, and here we can just say h1. Oh, it already did for me. Now once we reload our website, it's going to show the heading. There we get it. Now, the cool thing about this, you can also add context. And now this is some context variables which we can access from Django, which we can also access in our HTML document. And here I would like to have an h3 tag. I also like to end this tag and say hello. And here I would like to add two curly braces, hello name, and so we can just say welcome to the main page. And this is what we needed to include. So if we just run our app, it's just going to say hello and then it's going to show blank because we haven't actually done any context. Now let's actually add the context. This has to be a dictionary. You not do it the same way you do Flask. If you want Flask, you just say name equals blah 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 whatever. But then if you're on Django, make sure to use curly braces. Otherwise, without this, Django would not recognize name as a parameter. Say name, and we can just set it to Joe for this example. You can set it to anything you want. Now let's actually go back into our website and let's run this, and we get the context name. Now let's actually walk through what we've done here. So here we've added the doc type HTML tag. Now some of you have been wondering, what does this HTML tag actually do? This tells us what type of document is this, which in our case is an HTML document. And we have HTML, which will wrap all the content of our website, and we have head, which will configure the head section of our app, which in our case we are going to have a title inside here, and we have our body section, and here we want to just have a large heading of hello world and a slightly smaller heading say welcome name. Then we're ending this and we're also ending that. Now if you don't know what HTML stands for, HTML stands for HyperText Markup Language. This is a markup language which you can use to develop contents of a website. So like every website uses HTML, almost links you just see .html at the end. That's because they use HTML. And this is how we can easily render an HTML template into our Django app. Now let's go back to the command line. Let's actually quit the server, put this out. And this has to be it for this tutorial. So thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial quite useful, then a like would be appreciated. And please do subscribe to the channel now and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. If you have any questions or comments about this video or anything else, then do leave them down in the comments section down below. I will respond to your comment. And without being said, that's it for my day. Cheers and goodbye.